show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to turn this one off. Looks like we are live on YouTube. Everything is working.
Yeah, man. You got some echo there? Yeah, turn off your...
Why is my iPad is still working? Hello, Slotheads, and of course, most importantly, Joe, saving the day today.
Hey, what's happening, buddy?
Hey, finally something. I was about to cancel. Well, we were canceling this because I couldn't sit here and ramble on my own, and because Nico is working. I mean, we're coming into a period when he's busy a lot with work. That's what you get for living in the Alps.
Yeah, and this is how fast news travels. I heard from Warren, texted me and said, "Hey, they're going live on Discord." I'm like, "What?" Like, no, what happened? So I texted Nico. Nico's like, "I can't. I'm on the road." I called you, and I said, "You know what? I'm home today. Jen's got a list of things for me to do. Yeah, I can go on a live."
This is so much more fun.
I get in so much trouble. I didn't even tell her I was coming live. So
that's so cool. Looks like we have already a whole bunch of people in our chat. We got ECE, Big Oak, So Fast,
we'll close the door.
Devil Dog. Yeah. SB Steve is here as well. Hello. Yeah, we got lucky today. We really appreciate Joe for jumping in. Joe's been here with us once before. It was when you won the endurance race in Michigan.
Yeah.
Got some new races planned?
Actually, there is some stuff happening in November. And but the problem is it kind of coincides with my hunting. So I'm kind of like, if it's at the end of November, I think I can make it. The beginning of November, no bueno. I miss some good races. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
That's the problem. There's not that many races in Sweden. I mean, if you go in Europe in general, then they are. But then you have to fly, and that's going to be a bit of a hassle.
My closest track at the moment is 6 hours away in Toronto, right? For a club.
I would drive even up to 8-9 hours. That's not a problem. But Sweden is such a long country. I mean, we're like all of California. So going from north to south, it just takes hours. Went up to pick up some wheels and tires for my Jeep because there was one guy who was giving it away for the Wrangler. I thought that's a good price. So I drove, and it was like a 24-hour drive.
Yeah.
One way,
No. Going to Michigan was like 9 hours. But because I had to stop off in Toronto, I got to see Raul. And then I drove. So it was 6 and then 3.5, almost 4 to Warren. So actually that's 10. My math is bad. It's actually 12 hours to Michigan. But because I saw Raul and picked up Warren along the way, like the drive just, it flies. So I'm very fortunate in that sense that like if ever I go that way, I got friends to pick up and there's always somebody to see before. It's not a 13 hours straight, right? I'm not anymore. We used to do Toronto weekends all the time. My buddies go see my cousins. I'd leave Friday night, come back Sunday. We'd party all weekend and come back Sunday. When you're younger, you can handle it. Now I'm like, where's the cruise control? Let's go.
And if you go partying, you need 2 weeks holiday to recover. B-Rad came and joined us as well. And but talking about Rahul, he's been really busy in his channel. So much cool stuff in there. I love the races he's doing with Mia. When she's testing out all different kinds of cars. Really,
she's very intuitive. She knows what she's talking about. Like she's at that age where, I mean, she's a smart cookie. I've known her for already a year now.
Yeah.
Or however long I've known Raul. And she was very smart. Like we play board games and her math is just on the ball. Like I'm trying to calculate, okay, if I do this, that's 3 points. 4 points. She's like, okay, here's 17 points. I'm like,
what happened? Yeah.
it's still my turn. It's still my turn. I'm glad to see her like looking at the cars and understanding. And she's like, yeah, no, it performs like this. I like this car for the, and she gets it. And that's the fun about slot cars too, right? When you have, it's not the, and I'm not putting this down, but like when we were kids, the HO stuff, we were just getting those basic sets. There wasn't much to them. Right? Controllers, crappy. So now when you get the, when you have the prosumer, stuff now for slot cars, it's
That's a very, very interesting point. I mean, I've had over this year, it's been a year now, in my journey, I mean, I started with the Carrera Go set from Costco. That was my start. And they were pretty much put it together and then off you go. I mean, there was not much to it. And then I finally learned that, well, you can actually tune even the 143 cars a little bit. You can put in performance magnets, yeah. and so you can do some things with them, but it's not that much. And then I jumped over to the 132, 124 track, and it was driving mainly Carrera cars, and it's like, yeah, well, again, you can do a little, but not much. But then when you come over to the NSRs, the Scale Autos, and the cars that we're going to talk a little bit more about later, the sideways cars, I mean, it's almost like tuning a real race car. I mean, there's so many dimensions, so many things you can do, and it all depends on what track you're driving, your driving style. So there's no easy answer that, yeah, do this and you're done. No, you have to know how all these different metrics, how they impact the car.
Yeah. It can get pretty hairy. You can get very overwhelmed really easily. And I'll show you guys what my project has come to and all the faults. I was going to do a whole video on it, but I'll share it today and just be like, whatever.
Yeah, because I think you've gone even deeper than I have in the rabbit hole, because you're down to.
I'm drowning, bro. I'm drowning. I've got.
But I'm really curious.
I got a bag of mixed, parts here. I've got this is just holding all my tires, right? And then I have more coming, and I'm trying to organize everything now. I've got, all my magnets are in one spot. I've got behind me, I got a thing full of NSR parts. I got a thing full of regular parts. And I was looking at the garage today, and I have this pegboard in my shed. And I'm sitting there looking at my, because I'm cleaning up the house because we're having Thanksgiving. And I go into the garage, I put something away, and then I just look up and I start daydreaming. And I'm like, this wall, if I get pegboards, I can start putting products on the wall. That way it's not all I could just go to the garage and grab what I need. And I think that's the only way I can organize my stuff, because I'm just such a scatterbrain. So yeah, rabbit hole. Dude, I got 4 oils all just on my desk. Like it's a disaster. It's a disaster here. I got Nico's tires. Like,
oh yeah. Oh, did you get some Ortmans from him? Polyurethane?
No, these were back in the day when Nico sent me his 124. His Porsche, and he sent me different types of tires to try them out. So which tomorrow I have I'm actually meeting some guys in Montreal. There was an open house. I happen to be in a club, so hopefully that 6-hour drive will be a 1-hour drive in traffic only. Excuse me. So we'll see. We'll talk about that later. There's a wood track in Montreal I was invited to. So
you told us, you talked about it on the Saturday tunes, right? The car tunes.
So we'll see.
You did mention it that you had that one fairly close.
Well, that's it. I may be switching to rubber sooner than I think.
No, I mean, for me, I really don't care if you're driving with magnets or no magnets. If you're driving on wood track, plastic track, or silicones or polyurethane, it doesn't matter. What matters to me is when people start saying things that are not true. That's what bugs me. When people say, "Oh, I'm going to take off the wheels and just drive on the little sticks that point out, just the axle. I'm going to drive on my axle because it's more realistic." It's like, no, it's not, because most cars have wheels, right? That's what bugs me when they say that, I'm taking. Well, there've been some lies.
Yeah, everyone drives the way they want to drive, right? Like
exactly, but don't come and tell me that, or I'm gonna, put wings on it because it's more realistic or whatever. It's no. Just look at a car on a track. They stick like they have downforce. Formula One cars, etc. And if you say you want to have realistic, try to mimic that. Make sure that your car, if you need silicone tires and you need magnets, if you need a fan or whatever you need to make it, then I can buy it. But don't come and say.
Yeah, but that's why I like the NASCARs with the magnets in. I like the F1s with the magnets in. Not only because it's part of the GRL, right? Those are the classes now. GT, Group 5, Formula 1 and NASCAR. It's because that's how I like how that car feels when it takes the curve. It feels like an F1 and it's just ripping. I get it. My NSRs, I took out the magnet, but those cars are so sticky, and it's a bit. The sensitivity of that car is way higher than a Carrera. In my experience, I'm not saying this is fact, right? I'm just saying in my experience. So I enjoy when I raced with Jen with those F1s. That if I pushed it a little too hard, the car would start. It's like, okay, now so you've got the driving skill that you've got to figure out, and that's just a level which I enjoy putting onto my experience. It doesn't mean that, you know what I mean. And it's funny you mentioned magnets because I wrote down a note, and this is what we're kind of our topic that we wanted to talk about today, right? Even I just want to have a discussion. Magnets in a non-Carrera car versus magnets in a slotted per se, right? Because those, like, I just pulled out these guys' magnets, and I think they're here somewhere. All the non-magnet cars, okay, the magnets that come in third-party cars here, just so people with, we've got everything. Oh, yeah, right. Pulling out magnets and they're all stuck together. Good idea, Joe. So you've got like standard Carrera magnets, which are long.
Okay? Yeah.
Magnets from like a Fly or a Slotted are like these tiny little things, right? Like, Like, and these got these little buttons here. Sometimes you got the little button size.
Yeah.
The fact that they're smaller, closer center of gravity. I remember getting my first scale auto and putting it on the track. Even the MR slot cars, it was fun to drive them with the magnets. The car is more sensitive, even with the magnets. You enjoy I find that. I guess it's because of the chassis can bend a little bit more. Carrera cars are very stiff, so it feels more like you're pushing the Carrera car with a magnet and hoping that it doesn't fly out versus the other car, which is gliding. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I find that even the boutique style cars, let's call them, their magnet placement is even more well thought out versus let's just keep the car on the track. I don't know if you've experienced that because you like magnets, right? So,
well, no, I like to drive a car that behaves similar to what the racing car would do, right? Yeah. So, because I have a Porsche, the Coca-Cola Porsche from NSR. I took the it came without magnets, and it's so difficult to drive because it's a drift car, I get it if you have the rally version of a Porsche 911. And you're driving on an Inco rally track, because rally on gravel they do drift, but if you put a Porsche on asphalt, I mean, anyone who has driven a Porsche knows that it's like a vacuum cleaner that just sucks it to the road and in corners and all that. So, and that's what kind of got me the first disappointing on the car, and then secondly, on a Carrera track, if you don't have silicone tires on it, it's really difficult to drive on a Carrera track. I guess who was it? We had, Ryan is coming in. Hello, Ryan. Magic Goo is the only oil I need. Yeah, that's B-Rad. He's using Magic Goo. But if you go to a wooden track where they might have glue on the track,
I've been flirting with that idea. I've been flirting with that idea for dust management and the fact that I was like, because those sideways cars perform pretty well.
They do, yeah.
There's something that I had to click. A light bulb had to go off in my head. They're rubber tires, not urethane. So
yeah.
The urethane tires that I do have from Slot Invasion work well on the track. Don't get me wrong. I'm not getting that level of grip I am with the silicones, but the rubbers were pretty decent. But those were low profile tires. The weight was correct. There's a whole. It's not just night and day. You can't.
Yeah, there's so many factors. I think if I would summarize what I like to have a car that's fun to drive, And then, what does it take to make this car fun to drive? Like you mentioned, the Formula One cars. Yeah, I want them to stick like, a stamp on the track. It's boom, just fly around the corners. Other cars, yeah, I want to have a little bit sensitivity. Some of my fly cars, they really, you need to drive carefully with those. And so I think it's just different. And all the different cars are fun, except that Coca-Cola from NSR. That one, I haven't really broken it down yet in what
those
I
are
need to do.
fast cars. The
That's
997
what I've heard, yeah.
Stupid fast cars on my track.
Yeah.
And that's without the magnets. So I can't even imagine what you're like.
Yeah, I think I've done something wrong, but I just let it be. And then I've been struggling with my Revos. I really struggle with Revos, but I've ordered now.
Your Revos, though, because I looked at my cars the other day. Well, let me interrupt you for a second. The Revos, you're having the same issue I was having, where the wheels in the front for the F40s don't touch.
Yeah, most probably.
That's that model. The other cars don't do that.
Yeah,
it's specific to that. I mean, some of them will, and then there's it's kind of annoying because you have to like play with the thing. But every car's got its challenge, and I don't plan on buying any more Revos other than the F40s, just because to me that was the best replica, the best representation of a Ferrari F40. So I needed to collect those, and I got to. I'll pull one up if you want. I got 3 of them. Well, I got 2. Jen's got 1. Whatever.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, the Revo F40s are beautiful. I mean, absolutely, and I love the F40. In any shape and form, it's just the F40 is a beautiful car.
And Revos make these metal chassis and their cars are so.
They feel good. They feel fantastic in your hand. I can't believe
people chip them. I could understand if you're just racing and you want to keep it within the digital system, but I cannot imagine a Monday Night Madness with those Revos with Jen. I would go. The switching and the you bumped me with a Revo, I'd be like, no, there's no way. Like I would,
put a plastic sphere over it and they run around like a boy in a bubble. Yeah, no. So I totally agree. They make beautiful cars, and now they're coming out with. Because I've always said, no, I'm never going to buy. I bought the F40. I'm never going to buy another Revo, and then I bought the Marcos, and then after that, no, I'm never going to buy another Revo, and then. He was, where was he? I've seen some video where he was talking about what's coming in Revos in one of the lives. Was that in the Aussie show, maybe?
Yeah, the Aussies had the Revo. What's his name?
Yeah,
it's on my queue.
I just watched like some Mustangs, and he talked, and there was so many nice cars. I'm like, oh, and he talked about they're coming back with the motorbikes, the sidecar motorbikes. They looked awesome. They had one Rothman, and they need to have 2 of those, so you can race with those as well. So I'm going to
buy. Fox and Walls have them, and it just burns me. They got the Star Wars motorbikes.
Did you see they bought another one? On the last Scalextric swap meet that was just like this week or last week, they
boycotting their videos.
Immediately they picked it away.
No, I'm boycotting their videos because every time I watch it just burns my biscuits. You know what I mean? Like,
they made some good pickups on that one, but yeah, so I'm definitely in for a couple of new Revos, even if I don't like the car, but to drive. But I like the car as a model.
I just want to say hi to Benny. Everyone's coming to the chat, so hello to everybody. It's not my show, so I can't really, I don't want to take over. But I just one guy, Benny Bennett, I haven't seen you in a while, brother. I'm glad you're back from your vacation and everything went well. Catching up with all channels. Just back from a summer road trip through Western Canada, dude. Awesome. Canada's beautiful. Glad you had fun, and let's catch up whenever you have a check.
He scored the Ninko Rally kit.
That's nice.
Yeah, so with some return loops. So those.
Was that you? Fun. Did you buy it off a guy named Pierre? I got a buddy Pierre who has all kinds of track, and he said that one guy came over and just took it all. Like he had a suitcase. It's actually a suitcase made by Ninko that fits all in the track, like so you can bring it around in a hard case. And he wanted like something crazy, like $300 for it. And I'm kind of dumb that I didn't pick it up, but I hardly have any more space for anything else.
And Bo is here with us as well. Bo Mamo. He's like encyclopedia. He's like Wikipedia for slot cars, especially Carreras. He has so much information in his head. It's just unbelievable. He helped me a lot in the beginning when I was all new, and he sent me like these essays of information over email. It was so much content. It's just my learning curve was just exponential. Really appreciate that.
That was awesome.
Okay, so we see if Benny is responding.
Sorry,
he's getting the leftover track.
I see people jumping in, and I'm like, Benny, it's been a while.
Yeah, no, Benny responded. He's getting his leftover track. So it might be Pierre. Might be Pierre then.
So that means you're in Montreal? Where did you get that track? Just curious.
Yeah. Chris joined us as well. Oh, next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is going to pick up the white track bonus.
Oh, you got the snow track from Ninko?
Yeah. Yeah, I owe Bo a big favor. If he ever needs one, I owe him big time because he helped me, fast-tracked me into the hobby with his information. I mean, it takes time to write, 2-3 page email. It takes time, and time is, I think, one of the most valuable things nowadays.
On a flip phone. He does it all on a flip phone.
Yeah, yeah, that's really yeah. 1 2 3 1 1 1 2 1 2 2 2 3 1 1 2.
Dude, back in the day, we had some friends that were like addicted to texting before texting was an addiction, and I didn't understand how she would text me really fast, and I'm like, how are you doing that? And she would just be like, and she would do it without looking. Right?
That's scary.
Like the 3-button thing, she knew that this button 3 times meant G and A, and I'm like, how often are you texting a day? Like, I'm just playing Snake on my Ninko, my Nokia.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm losing because I can't go left and right. This girl's like,
yeah, it's just
people get mental.
And the kids today as well. You see when they're playing Battlefield or some of these games. It's just, I was good at way back in time. You remember when you had a game called Doom?
Yeah.
And Quake.
13 discs, one at a time.
Yeah, exactly. 13 discs popping in. But that was fun, Or even before Doom, the first version was the Castle of Wolfenstein.
Yes, my favorite.
It was so much fun, And, I think both you and me, we were probably pretty good at that. So you think you got it, right, for the first-person view games. But so I jumped into, can't remember if it was a Halo game or one of these, and you just get, you're dead. Exactly. You're not even close.
No. There's I have it pinned if anyone's interested. If we're talking about, is it this one? No, it's this one. It's called.
No, wait a minute. Did I get an email from Bo? I need to check I have missed that. I will definitely send you stickers. Holy cow, Bo! I'm right after this. I'm gonna check it. I don't delete any messages. All are in there. Even the ones where the Viagra ads and all the girls from Ukraine ads. I save every mail, so it's in there.
That's good. Now, if you go to retrogames.com, they have everything for every console, every PC game, every arcade game.
I'll tell you something even more cooler. They have ported the first Quake. You remember the first Quake version, and I think maybe Quake 2 as well for VR. So I have one of those Meta Pro headsets, and you're walking around in the environment. It just brings the Quake level, and it's good old Quake. So all the ins and outs of the maps are in Quake 1, but doing that in VR, it's scary. It's really nice.
I've always wanted to play Resident Evil in VR.
Oh, yes. You have to wear diapers if you do that. Yeah. You'll shit yourself every second. I don't know if they have Resident Evil.
No, I was just when we were kids, we would play the game. Be like, imagine when the future comes and we could play this game in virtual reality, and you got the little pixels. Bloop, 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 bloop. Now I like playing the pixels. I'll play the older games, right? Like I got a PS3 playing older games. I got my dad's original Atari. Anyways, whatever.
Yeah. Cool, cool. But I saw that you made this great haul. You got a whole bunch of really nice cars, and among them were Sideways, and Sideways are they're one of my new favorites. I really really like the Sideways
I
cars.
was impressed. I was impressed.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't know what I was gonna get. Right. Dealing with like cars manufacturers like MR Slot Car, NSR, Scale Auto, and the one I mess with the most. Well, the one I'm messing with the most now is NSR. But I have the car here. I'm just doing some digging, right? And even Marty on my live last Monday, he identified it as the slotted can, and I realized it's a short can, meaning that it's actually flat. This is this. Sorry, that's this car here that I got, the Ford Capri.
yeah.
I just like the mags on this car. I'm to be honest, I might just steal these mags and put them on another car.
Yeah, those
really nice.
wheels are awesome. Yeah.
And this chassis is super simple. Obviously, the guy who had it put a switch, so he modified it to actually put a switch for direction, for polarity, which I thought was pretty neat. So that's the only real modification this car has. And these are the slotted short cans, which there's a great video from NorCal. If you guys are interested in seeing like the difference of different types of cam motors and whatnot, a lot of good information there. What I like about Sideways is that it's all, the bushings are like Carrera. You can just pop them in and pop them out. There's no, they're not in, just right. They're a little thicker. I realized what the slop was. I thought it was broken somewhere, but it's actually, I need to find 2 set screws to go here.
On scrub screws on the top. Yeah.
And then, I believe
that's what Yeah, because I noticed that the Sideways cars come with 2 scrub screws, and normally they're from underneath. So people set them underneath. You have 2 screws underneath. If you put in a small Allen key, you would be able to set it.
I like the way. Where's my block now?
I put ones on top as well. So now I have no movement.
Where's my setup block? It's not here. Okay. It's probably it's always here. My setup block is always here. Now it's not here. Anyways, this car sits really nice. The wheels don't actually move up a lot on the Carrera track for me. And because my track Carrera is never even, I always want to make sure that at least one wheel is touching. I don't mind riding on the braids just a little bit. I like to see the wheels turn, and to me, it's that balance of making sure that the braids can flow, but at the same time, if there's a section, I don't mind that they ride on the section. Now, I think I'm going to put, and the reason because you said something, I'm going to put my grub screws on the top.
Yeah, because that forces them down, so you have at least that little touching. Because so they don't float.
It's been really nice. The suspension, it's kind of like they have their own suspension on the track. But I know that I'm losing time because this is there's too much slop here, right? You want the car to be solid. You don't want the axle to twist too much. What do yours look like? Because this is clearly an older model. This is clearly, I don't know if there's a date on this.
So first of all, this is my favorite, the 296, the blue one. This one is just absolutely amazing. And the one thing I have with this body on this chassis is that it's really easy to get crazy float on this one, and you can make it like really loose, and still it's screwed in, but you have this absolutely fantastic float, which I noticed that it behaves totally differently from all other cars in the curves for me. So this float really helps me in the curve.
Is it still 2 screws? Is it still only 2 screws to put the body on?
Correct. Yeah. So 2 screws, and they are let me unscrew. That's the difference between a slot car and your X. You can't unscrew your slot car, your X. But but you can definitely do it with your slot car. Let's see.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is not the child-proof area. What's happening with that?
Brad saying those empty spaces in the display behind Joe are freaking me out. Must not buy more slot cars. Oh, those are almost full, dude.
Yeah.
I'm actually in the market for another display.
Yeah, I actually I 3D print my displays. I don't know if they're visible on.
I saw. Yeah, I wanted to see. Easy E's got some really cool displays. Mike got them. I really like his design. I want to fill this. Well, you guys can't see it, but my
So I wonder
wall
if
unit
they.
here. Yeah,
So
screws. Nice.
you see, you have this really long area that's flat before the screws, before
Genius.
the,
Genius.
and that's what really helps out on
Yeah.
getting it floating. And I haven't had to cut anything from the chassis or the body. It just comes
No, they're
floating,
yeah.
right? So that's the
Right.
cool thing. Extremely lightweight. I mean, the body weighs nothing. It's just air. Uh, it
That's why
has.
I cringe when people digitize that stuff. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I've lost one of the mirrors though. It's somewhere. It's a green mirror on the green grass. So good luck with that. And then you have the body. Body is a little bit different from yours,
okay,
right?
that's an updated. Yeah, they've
Right. So you see that
yeah
you have a floating part here, so you can set it. So you have movement
yeah.
in the
The pod
chassis
is
itself.
completely different. Yeah,
Yeah. Come on. There we go.
yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah. And you have 6 positions, 7 points where you can put the screw here in the center, or you can put them on the side, or you can put them here,
Oh
or
wow.
all the way in the back.
So it gives you options.
Yeah. And also, yeah, so you have many different options to set your set screws. Right now I have them, I have the center screw in the middle, and I have these ones. That seems to work for me. You could, I know Slothar on his Revos, he always moves the center and puts these two.
Hmm.
And that's what Dave at Slothar does. I haven't tried these with the sideways cars. I have tried it on the Revos though. And then some people like them here in the back instead of here.
Yeah. What's funny is that so mine. Looking at it now, same setup. I mean, had gone over this with on Monday night, and Marty was kind of walking me through it as well. But we've got the float. Right, you guys can see that. Probably more like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But all my screws are in. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 on this one. I don't have 7, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Um, I haven't messed around with this enough to know what I think I like. I kind of like the triangle effect where personally for me this is where I like the one screw in the front and
Yeah.
the two in the back. So the triangle keeping with the car itself, right? So you have that extra rub back and forth.
Yeah.
It also makes sense how Slaughter is saying two in the front, one in the back. But I guess it's preference and how you find the car, and I think that's what I'm understanding now in the beginning when I would ask those slot car guys at the track. I'm like, okay, so what's the best way to set up a car? And everyone's like, it really comes down to what car and how you like to drive, right? So it's a
Yeah.
car that gives you options, and this is why I'm so impressed with Sideways.
Yeah.
And maybe it's always been like that, and just because I'm still learning all this stuff, right, and seeing these new cars, Sideways for me is up there with their creation. And now you have a full pod. You have
Yes.
a full pod. Like,
and there are you can have magnets either in the back here under the axle,
mhm.
or you can put it here. So those are the two positions for the magnets to easily move it around.
Is that a Scale Auto? No, who's getting built by Scale Auto? Is it Fly?
It's Fly. Yeah, Fly are doing it. So I don't know who is. Doesn't say. I don't see any clues on who could make these.
That looks like a Scale Auto motor, though.
Yeah, it says sideways baby baby can and then 17,500K
Oh, okay.
or 17,500 RPM. It's a baby can, but it says sideways on it. So,
Okay.
but I guess it could be that they're just labeling it because it's only a label on it.
Oh, this is a 2015. I just saw the date on it now. 2015-21. Interesting.
Yeah.
I like these short cans. They're nice. The center of gravity is,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. But yours is taller.
Is it
Yours
even
is,
taller
yours
than
is
yours?
definitely a scale auto style motor
Yeah.
for sure.
Cover my eyes. So yeah, I agree because it's slightly shorter than the tires, but
Well, that's
almost.
interesting to see. I mean, maybe we'll put them up again so people can see the comparison of 2015 and what year is yours? 2020.
It's 25.
Yeah, how far they've come. You know. Okay, minus the chip in the middle there because that's not part of the car.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder if I do this. This is probably better. This camera is normally better.
There you go. There you go.
Can I do it that way?
Yeah,
No.
absolutely. That looks cool, man. I enjoy I enjoy. I'm really liking this configuration of guide. Can I see your guide if it's the same one? If they have changed it? Can you turn it sideways? I'm just curious to see.
Turn a sideways car sideways? Are you crazy?
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, they haven't changed much to their guide configuration. Um, I'm gonna say something that's not gonna. It's gonna make me unpopular. Uh, I just noticed that there's flex on that. You've got the flex lines like the Scale Auto.
Mm-hmm.
I say like the Scale Auto. I don't know who came up with it first. I'm just, yeah, I don't know on the body itself.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking because the guide has it goes straight and then it goes up a little bit. So
Yeah.
in at the very top. So I like it.
No,
Yeah.
I meant on the chassis for the twist. But
Oh yeah.
I've been doing the front one third loose, mid 2/3, and rear one on my. Yeah, you gotta go with what works. Yeah, so it's like a pod within a pod, right? It allows
Yeah.
the chassis to twist, which is nice.
And also you can see that it's thinner in the middle, so it doesn't
Mhm.
hook in the corners as much, and it's wider in the front, wider in the back. So it really helps it around going around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my thing is, with the exception of my Scalextric minis, okay,
Yeah.
and my shorter cars, and I would say I guess the only other car I would put in that group would be the poly cars, those the polycar Subarus and the Maseratis. You know, they're entry level cars, the ones that are like one solid color. The one that Slothead did the whole.
Yeah. Yes.
Those all, with the exception of those ones, that if you turn too quick, they just pop out.
Mm-hmm.
They could definitely use a guide upgrade. I have yet to have the need to change any of these guides, especially on Carrera track, to a slot invasion guide. I don't.
That's true because I noticed a big difference on this one as well compared to like on the NSRs. All my NSRs have been upgraded to slot invasion guides.
Mhm. They're great guides. Don't get me wrong. I was
Yeah,
just like,
but this
if
one
I don't,
I haven't had the need yet.
because the one thing that I've noticed that makes a difference, I gotta get the car, is these. I got these from Warren, who got them from Slot Invasion because I needed everything like now. I got those guides and the guide upgrades.
The aluminum parts or aluminium.
Aluminium. They,
Yeah,
they are light. They are super light. Like, I mean, okay, you can't
yeah,
tell, but they are super light. And this guide actually, this is I believe it's the Revo slot guide, the one that Slot Invasion makes. And
yeah.
I'll just get the car. Hold on, I'll just get the car.
Yeah. It's
And
called amulinium. Amulinium.
Aluminium.
Aluminum.
So speaking of Ferrari, I got this 296 Carrera.
Ooh, yeah, the 296s. They are.
Pretty. Stupid
That
pretty.
looks really pretty. I haven't seen the Carrera one yet.
This is the Carrera. Okay. And then this is that guide. Don't mind the messy braid. This is that guide, and you just have to mess with the wire a little bit to get a little bit of that spring.
Yeah. That looks awesome.
Dude, this thing, there's a difference. I can honestly say, of course, now I don't have the right. Where is it? I was not prepared for today.
That's good. Okay, we had a 5 minutes notice, so.
So I'm using the set screws here. This thing clips in 1, 2, 3, no problem. Sorry, and to remove the spring.
Those are such nice kits.
Yeah.
For
sure, dude. And then
but it must feel good also in your hand. I mean, as you're holding the car with the aluminum parts, and I mean everything. Because I also like a Revo with the metal chassis and so forth. It just feels good. It doesn't feel so.
These cars are still heavy. Okay, these cars are still heavy. So it's not like we'll do them. Actually, I'll weigh them online just so you guys can see. So yeah, why am I showing it to you sideways? It's a beautiful part.
That looks cool.
I did not solder any of this, which I should have. In my head, I should have. I got the little eyelets to go.
Yeah.
Come on. Focus. I got the little eyelets to go in. Get my eyes out of the picture.
Yeah, exactly. That's the trick.
There you go.
Yeah.
And that's all I did. With a little X-Acto, I bent the motor wire. I took an extra power wire. I had an extra motor, an extra purple instead of the black and white because I wanted to make sure that I had enough length.
Yeah.
That way you have enough spring. So you have enough spring for the back and forth. Technically, this should have maybe gone underneath the front axle, but for now it's just...
Yeah, I mean, the two schools. Some people like them underneath, that you have the bow in front of the axle. Other ones like it go underneath and
I was just because it was so tight for space, right? I didn't want it to
especially with the chip in. Yeah.
I really wanted it to. So this I'm going to bend properly. This is some weight I got in here. I'll explain that later.
Yeah,
this is what they look like, and
there you go.
Nice. And the spring is now 100% dependent on the, even without the body on it.
Yeah.
And I did all that without soldering anything, and I put eyelets.
That's cool. That's cool.
The Thunder Slot. I learned last Monday that the Thunder Slot guides, because my Thunder Slot actually came with a slot invasion guide. So I was like, okay. And I don't know if they did it on purpose, but these guides, you could use a set screw instead of an eyelet. And you just screw the set screw in, like the grommet in. Now, I don't know if it's going to fit.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that. Yeah, this one. I got one of those cars as well where you put this set screw in to hold the...
And I'm like, genius, because Thunder Slot does that, but they're in the front. So they have their guide. And then you just put the set screws in the front. And I was like, because I've never seen a real Thunder Slot guide before, because the one I got used had the slot invasion already installed.
I gotcha.
But hold on. Let's weigh this. These things, they're fantastic. And,
they're good. Yeah, I need to get one of those. Right now, I'm waiting for the. I saw that Slothead. They're gonna release. Was it Slothead? No, Scale Auto. Scale Auto are going to launch the Audi R8 GT2.
Oh, okay.
It looks brutal. Porsches. Yeah, I saw that. There's like a gazillion Porsches coming. There's like 200 different Porsches coming. Some of them are really cool, but it becomes too much. But the Audi R8, the GT2 version, which has this monster wing and this little hoodie that comes up and sucks air from the roof. It looks brutal.
Okay, let's do a comparison. If we take out
So fast is
brushes,
here.
take out the brushes.
Slot Invasion had 3 guides. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I can do this, right? I can do I forgot about these things.
Yeah.
What does Bose has here? He's 3 different guides of this kind. Oh, one for Porsche 917. And the Elder. All right.
Okay,
So
so
fast.
I'm putting it on the scale.
All right. Oh, let me guess. I think you're gonna. Are you doing grams or gallons, or whatever you measure in the metric
Grams,
or the
grams.
imperial?
No,
Yeah. So
I'm
I'd say
Canadian. We're the same.
93.
What?
97 grams.
93.
97
93
grams.
grams?
Yeah.
We're not buying a bag of weed here, bro. No, the Carrera guide without the guide housing, without the brushes, is 3.34 grams.
How
Okay?
much?
3.34. This whole contraption here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought. Yeah. I thought you
Oh,
meant
you're
the
talking
whole
about the whole
car.
car. You're talking about the whole car.
Yeah.
Oh. Now I'm gonna weigh just this without the guide. Oops. Okay.
Bo wants us to measure in kilograms.
2.23.
All right. Yeah.
So it's a full gram,
Mm-hmm.
which is not bad, and that's without the guide. So 3.23. If I get the wire out, because let's not count the wire. Okay, that saves us 0.10, so 3.1 basically. 3.2 versus 2.2. Yeah, it's exactly, you're saving a gram. You're saving a gram.
Yeah.
But you're also stabilizing your car, because you're
exactly.
not fighting the spring, which I thought, and I had this big discussion with Mike from Big Oak. We talk a lot about stuff, and he was in the camp of where the spring is helping the car, and I've heard of people doubling up on the Carrera spring, kind of like cheating. You double up on the spring to really keep it in the slot.
Oh,
But
really?
yeah, but I find personally, and through this car and racing both cars, because I have the replica of that car in a different livery, and it has the spring. I find that it'll slow you down. You hit that curve, and now the car is wanting to push back the other way, right? So you've got a spring, and you're fighting the spring in the motor. Whereas now this car, just because I have a R3 S curve, and when I crank it, this car only has the back tires, so there's no resistance from the front. So you have more control over that car.
All right. Because I know you have another Ferrari. Is that the Hublot Ferrari that you have?
Yeah, the 488.
And I know you've been struggling to get that to drive as you want, right?
Yeah, that one is when you take out.
It's a beautiful car. I've been looking for the Hublot Ferrari as well. But it's a beautiful car. I just love the livery on it.
I got the second one in my case because I had to.
You had to have 2.
Yeah.
His and hers.
No, just mine. Mine
and
mine.
Just mine. His and his. Oh.
Yeah, Bo, that's what I meant when I wrote the new SI guide. Keel makes it faster and also lower. Yeah, I prefer these guides over the. I understand why they did it. The Carrera snap in, snap out guides. But I like these ones a lot better, personally.
I wonder, they probably have them here in Europe as well.
I got these from Europe, and the day I got them, so not to brag anything, but I mean, Mike from Big Oak and myself were the first ones in North America to have these, but now everyone's
goddamn, you're so special. You take the short bus. You take the short bus to school, and you're special.
Exactly, I took the short bus 100%. And what do you call it? And then Oscar got them from Slot Invasion USA, and he sent them out to everybody. So now everyone's like talking about them. I'm like, I didn't do a video yet. I'm like, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay. But you just have to join us. You have to know that these. Hey Todd, how you doing? You have to note that these guide upgrades, though, there's a front and a back position. So you have to know which one's your I have one for $300. So this one is technically in the back position, but you have the ones for the front position. So this is more of like a triangle, where
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one here I can show you guys. And I
Hmm.
was super disappointed because these guys, it doesn't fit the Panteras. So I
Ah.
was a little perturbed. They have it for the 917, but it doesn't fit. So there's 3 models right now. There's one for the 917. There's one for your front, for the
Yeah,
screws facing the front of the Carreras, and for the screws facing the back.
yeah. I need a
So they look
couple
like
for
that.
the back. That's what I need.
So, and this is a version 2, and that's how I found out about these. There was some a German channel that I follow was talking about them because he was doing the testing of the 3D print ones.
Slot blog, the slotblog.de.
Yeah, Slublog, or it was
His name is Roland. He is really, he's very much.
yeah, was either Slublog or
Todd likes my Heisenberg. Yeah, I'm Breaking Bad over here. I tell you.
these brushes I can put here. So, more junk to clean later.
Yeah. No, but yeah. So the sideway
So,
cars.
Cyber cars are awesome.
Yeah, there's so much details on them. Let's see if I can get this one to focus. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
There's so, I mean, the liveries are just absolutely crazy. I wonder who has the patience to put all these stickers on. And there's just, yeah, it's just way too much. Oops, I lost it. But they're cool and they're fun to drive. And I'm surprised they're not as common as they should
Hard to
be.
get, right?
Yeah, they are.
If you're not buying Europe. So if you're telling me they're hard to get and you're in Europe,
yeah, they are hard. But the work they've done on the 296s, both the blue livery, which is I can't remember which this was a Nürburgring Ring, and then the other one was a Le Mans. But they do details which are just absolutely crazy. They even managed to get like, let's see, is that on the? Yes, it's on the blue one. If you look at the side, you have the number that changes depending on which position you have. If you look at the real Le Mans race or the races with the 296s, they have the numbering here, so they change it as you're racing. It doesn't change on the car, but they managed to get the detail on it, so it really looks exactly like the original car. And it has kind of a metallic blue. It's just absolutely stunning. And
it's hard to get the blue right on a Ferrari. It's like unnatural to have blue on a Ferrari, but it works.
Yeah, but that
but
that
it's
one,
really blue, right? It's the
yeah, and then with the, let's see if we can do, and the fluorescent green that the lights up in dark.
That's classic GT, right? That's like modern, fast, futuristic. Let's go. It's edgy.
Yeah. It's and they're fun to drive. You don't have to do anything. It's straight out of the box, they run well. And then if you give them a little bit of love, they drive like a dream. It's absolutely crazy.
Okay, so people are asking about the Pantera. So we could do that test right now. I only have the front and the back because I had tested them with Warren at the time, and I said check the 917s. Yeah, Bo, if you could, that would be awesome because my Pantera needs a lot of work. And,
but they're cool cars.
It's the back tires. I don't know what I'm going to do with those back wheels. They've got the little ridges in them, and it just drives me nuts. And I want to race these cars, and they just hop all the time. And it's like,
threw them away.
There's a guy making chip that is Todd. There's a guy making chips supposed to do that number thing. It's Scorpius. His name is Rick Field. He's from Australia. He's on the Scorpius. we had spoken to him a while back to do an interview, and he didn't want to do anything because he wanted to wait till his chip came out. He's doing a lot of cool innovations. His chip, it's coming this quarter. I don't know how that's going to fare in the market if people are going to start buying separate chips and using the Scorpius system. He has his own controller.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the stuff in action. If anybody knows a video of seeing all this stuff in live and making it all work. But yeah, he does have the connector, so you can actually put the chip in the windshield and it'll tell you the number.
Yeah, that is so cool.
This Pantera
that's
not run as good as it should. Yeah, no. Yeah.
I don't have any Panteras. Maybe that's one of those Freudian slips. I didn't buy it because I wouldn't like it.
They want to run well. This is Jen's Pantera, but they want to run well because they're nice. They're flat. They've got the G4 chassis. There's enough weight on them, right?
Yeah, and they look cool. I really like the look of those. They're really nice cars.
I just saw a thing about Di Tommaso, right? I'm learning so much about racing through slot cars. I'm not a racer guy. I don't.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
And Di Tommaso apparently made this car because him and Shelby were supposed to work together on a Can-Am project, and apparently they couldn't work together or something. So Shelby left the project and he took the money. So to get back at him, apparently Di Tommaso made a car called the Mongoose because only a mongoose can eat a cobra. He just kind of made it in his own way, and it was interesting. It was an interesting documentary. Oh, that's why. That's why it doesn't work on the Pantera. The axle goes right across the whole housing.
All right. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's going to be a mess.
I don't see how, and that's why the 917 didn't work because there's one specific for 917 because it's really low.
Yeah.
And I would have to mess with because it's also holding the lights.
It fits good apparently on the elder 917 case, says Bo. So you have to buy older cars.
I don't have any 917s. I might get some, but I'm not.
Don't you have Don't you? Yes, I think you have because you were the one that told me.
Yeah, I have the two NSR, the Pink Pig and the Golf.
Exactly. Because you told me to be careful with the back part of it.
Yeah. But not in Carrera. Sorry, that's what I meant. Not in Carrera.
Yeah.
So it's the front one. So it would be this one. Hold the phone.
Chevy Cheetah was created to beat the Ford Cobra.
Yep. A lot of people wanted to beat that Cobra.
Yeah. I only got one Carrera Cobra, Shelby Cobra. It runs really well. Nano electronics are rapidly spreading. Yeah. Flash the high beams and put the blinkers on to pass. Yeah, well, if you put the blinkers on the slot cars, you have more options than a regular BMW has. They don't have blinkers. Yeah, exactly.
Goes right through the axle. No bueno. But I'm sure, unless they might work on one. If there's enough demand, I'm sure Slot Invasion will.
Yeah, it probably won't fit. Yeah.
So okay, well I can't upgrade that guide. So that.
Oh, we got Slot Car Rufia Coupe here. Hello from France. Hello, France.
Hello.
Thank you for all the good wine and the good food. And I would say one of Europe's best slot car dealers, where I buy everything from. It is most of it, at least. It's a Slot Car Union. He's based in France, and he's fast like a Cobra. He ships out and he gets some specials and can arrange really good. He's kind of like your Warren in Canada. He's really good. He takes good care of me.
Look at this.
And Bon Jovi. He says Bon Jovi. You should go Bon Jovi. Odd. Bon Jovi. That's what you say.
No. It's what the hell is this? Carl, what were you thinking?
Well, you got to try something new every now and then.
Like in my head, I'm like, okay, I'll just fill it with super glue and then chew it down. And I'm like, it's like they got lazy. They're like, how can we save on money? Let's just make it little. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think the sideways cars are, it's a French brand, even though it's made elsewhere, but the brand itself.
Mine says made in China.
Yeah, but it's like Carrera and Scalextrics are also made in China, but the company
is Sideways a French?
I think it is.
It was Avant Slot. No, Avant Slot is.
Or is it Avant Slot? Yeah, one of them at least. I got both of them here. So I'll cover my bases. But
it's not even straight. It's not even straight, these freaking wheels. And it's like I can't even put an axle kit because it's all like they just
encapsulated. Yeah, but you can open it up. Underneath you have screws. But it's a bit of a mess. Good wine and good slot cars. I totally agree. Good slot cars and also good slot car dealers. I made. There are actually a couple of good slot car dealers in France. They really.
One of the first tracks I ever saw from France, and I'm talking about like the innovation and the style and the way the French slot car, if I may. This guy had this track. It was a night scene all around the walls, whatever. He had an 8-bay Carrera garage, and they all opened up.
I think I've seen that one.
All those cars come out one at a time.
Big Oak says Slot Car Union is quick coming to the US as well. I think that's the thing. A slot car dealer needs to understand one thing is important for us. Once we get our eye on a car, we want it now. We can't wait. Every day delay is just terrible. It's a nightmare. We need them immediately. So yeah, so he understands.
Anybody's working for Canada Post in this chat, I would fire. Fired.
Oh yeah. Brad says he put quick slicks on those gear wheels, and
that's what they're on here now. And I'm like breaking my nails, trying to get them back on.
Bizarre design.
And it was funny because I ordered the last time I went on their site, I ordered a pair of their wheels, and they changed.
We got here Slot Car Rufia Cup. He's new to the hobby. Welcome. There you are in a very, very nice group of people right now. You have a lot of good knowledge and very helpful people. There's one asshole, that's me, but all the other guys are really nice.
I wanted to talk to you about that. I want to talk about you being an asshole. Hold on.
Yeah.
Why are you so serious on your thumbnail?
So here's the story behind it. But I'll come back to that. I'll give it. It's a fun story.
I just want to tell you, I don't like it. I want you to be happy.
In here, you have a couple of. Joe is really knowledgeable, and you have all the others ones in the chat as well. Really helpful. You have Bo. If you're running any, he has a massive amount of knowledge as well. And then normally at this time, we also have a guy called Nico. He's a slot car dude. Whatever he doesn't know is not worth knowing. And he's also very, very helpful. So just, throw in a question either in here, in comments. Most of us are very responsive, and we respond and answer in comments as well if you catch this live later. And also with Nico, you can go on to any of his videos and ask questions. And on Nico's case, the slot car dude, scroll down. There's a lot of good videos that he's done over the years. Really, a lot of good information. So, and if there's anything, there are no stupid questions. I do ask a lot of stupid questions every now and then. So I promise you will not be able to ask a stupider question than me. So, and it's a very welcoming group. But we also have a place on Discord. If you're on Discord, it's a place called the Slot Yard. where we have all kinds of chat areas, and we also have some where we can do live chats, just impromptu, go on and chit chat about. I mean, sometimes Joe, me, and Pete, and whoever, we sit there. We can sit there for like 2-3 hours and just talk about slot cars. So you're very welcome.
Can someone put the link? I don't have access to the chat here. Can somebody put the link to the Discord?
Yeah, how does that work? So if I go in here,
I mean, you could just go to my channel and go to my bio.
no, but I'm thinking, do I need to send some special invitation or?
No, you got to right-click the logo, and it'll say invite. And then you can copy paste the invite.
There we go. Okay, here we go. Then I pop it in here.
Purple and gold. I mean, come on. Sometimes Carrera, they just get it right. You know?
Yeah. So here you go. I put in the let's see, the Discord. So go in there, join us, and ask questions. You'll get plenty of answers.
It's free.
It's free. And it's free. Yeah, there's no cost to it. We got
your time and your sanity.
Yeah. Oh, what's Nico's YouTube channel? Okay, let's figure that one out as well.
Slot Car Dude. Just search Slot Car Dude.
Yeah, Slot Car Dude. That should be.
Hey, Radhead. How you doing, bud?
Yeah, search Slot Car Dude, and there's a lot of good stuff in there. And what Nico and I, we run this live every second week. We go on Nico's channel, and every second week on my channel. But now it's going to be here on my channel for this week and next week as well. And then Nico is back. I need to catch up. What does it say? Yeah, exactly. Bo is already offering his help, and not on Discord yet. Okay, but yeah, join in. It's very simple. Just download the app and click on the link that's in here in the chat. And,
if you want, there's no. I mean,
if you want, yeah. But it's a great resource. It's a great resource. We talk about all kinds of.
It's like, if you don't join my channel, dude, can't be friends.
Yeah, let's see if I can. Maybe we should find Slot Car Dude's YouTube handle.
Well, isn't it just Slot Car Dude?
Well, sometimes it's not that easy. Sometimes life is a little bit more complicated than that. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, it was. I knew it. It was at Slot Car Dude 68.
Oh, 68, yeah. That's how many years he's been in slot cars.
Yeah, that's how many years he is. Yeah. Or no, he's been in slot cars, and he started like half of his life.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we popped it in there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so anyway, welcome to the hobby and welcome to the slot car family. We discuss everything and nothing sometimes.
Yep. Sometimes just a lot of nothing.
and yeah, no, so back to the serious image. I was going to shoot a heavy metal band, no names, because they were under contract. But I was going to shoot, and they said, we want to look really tough and hard. So you have to set the lights in a way that it looks really, really like we're mean bastards. And these guys are like the nicest guys ever. But they wanted to look really mean. So I set the light, and then I took a selfie. I triggered the camera remotely, and then I took myself with that and said, is this hard enough? This is really badass. And they loved it. So they went with that. So we did a long shoot with that. So that's why. And I thought it was, I think it looks, shows you what lighting can do. It can change the really face completely. And And no Photoshop. It's just all lighting, straight in camera.
And how much makeup are you wearing?
No. Besides my eyeliner from the 80s. I did wear high heels though. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I'm registered already. Okay, great.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
welcome. Yeah, so again, welcome to this crazy gang. And there's a lot of cool stuff. And actually, next there was a preview of it in last Saturday on the cartoons. But next Friday, we will dig deeper into the slot sync racing, which I think is a really, really cool website where you actually can, no matter how your track looks like, you can race with other people across the world and compete with different types of cars and so forth. So we're going to go in more into details. So
I guess Pete's home for that.
And what did we say here? On my way to work, love the new Revo RX-7. Yeah, I have not bought the Revo, the RX-7. I know everybody has them, so
I'm waiting for a new livery. I don't like any of those liveries.
Yeah, no, they look too basic to me. They look, You, Bo is so funny. Don't rush. You will arrive too late early enough. That's funny.
He's not wrong.
Oh.
I think about that a lot. Like half the time I'm like, oh, I got to do a video about this. I got to do a video about that. I got to worry about this. You know what? It's like, whoa, I understand that life passes us by pretty quickly, right?
Yeah, it does.
But and don't get mad at me. It's not my fault. I'm 44. So
damn you, Joe.
Yeah. I was just this is the time frame I chose. I have pretty much, God willing, a lot of time before even retirement. It's like I'm setting up for my retirement. Right?
Yeah.
And I was talking to a friend of mine, and he's even younger than I am. And he's like, I'm thinking of selling my collection. He goes, I got cars here. And we had that conversation, and him, like the most of us, get into it. Oh, I want this car. I want this car. I want this car. And then you realize, there's certain things that I bought this car because it looked good, but there's no value. There's no sentimental value.
Yeah.
So I'm trying very hard to choose the right cars for that case, which I'm going to run, with the exception of a few of them that I've always wanted a personal collection of model cars and Ferraris. But what I like about these cars is that you can play with them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's not just a model car where model cars, you can run them down the street. But if I ever wanted to, and I wanted to run that car on my track, I just take it, I put it on the track, have some fun with it, put it back. And they're used, right? It's not just because then people say, well, why don't you just buy a model? Why are you buying a slot car? And I think
but the fun part is to take them on the track. Yeah, exactly.
Functional.
Yeah, that's combination. Yeah, no, I retired 7 years ago. Yeah, and then I do work occasionally, but I only do what I think is really fun. So that's the thing. I only choose, and I like, if they ask me to do a workshop in Chicago, yeah, I like Chicago, I'll go, and that's what I do. So it's a lot of, I get to choose. You can decide what you want to do, and rest of the time, now I'm getting into airbrushing, trying to learn airbrushing properly, and because I want to be able to do flames or lighting strikes on a black car and so forth. But it's hard, but I'm getting there slowly.
Well, that's it. You got to take your time. You got to focus on one thing.
Yeah.
And, I mean, for me, I can't. I'm not one of those people who can do like 10 projects at once. I have 10 projects at once on my desk, and it's not working.
Yeah, exactly.
Clearly not working. So I'm taking this opportunity. I don't mean to be rude, to do a simple thing like clean up the weight I had put in, because it was sticking out, and it was bothering me that it was sticking out, and I wanted proper weight. And the weight I'm using, and I learned the hard way that it's good and bad, is this stuff called Dynamat.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. You talked about it, yeah.
This stuff you can buy on Amazon or whatever. It's a little expensive, but it's sticky. It's like a tar that it's meant for cars and audio systems, or to a way to quiet your car down. You put it on the metal, and it makes the metal harder. Like, it just stops the vibrations, and it really works. And what I like about it is that there's a side here that you just peel off, and it's like tar. You have to pretty much know that this is where you want the weight to be, but it also acts like a bit of a sound dampener. So I'm trying it out on these cars. They seem fine. A little word of caution: this is aluminum, very small aluminum. So putting it underneath your chip is not a good idea because I burned.
Yeah. It's really easy to burn a couple of chips.
I put the car on the track, and all I heard was, bzzz, and I'm like, "What's a weird noise?"
That can't be good.
And then I was like, "Oh,
yeah. Okay, that's a 30 bucks in the river.
I wish 30 euros. Maybe it's 50 on this side of the pond."
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a whole new car for me.
Pricey.
It was inexpensive. We live, we learn. We live, we learn.
Exactly. Yeah. No, so I have a decent collection. I just passed about 100 cars. Now I have a lot. I can choose like any type of different fun car. Some of them I like to drive less slowly, but I drive all my cars. All cars are driven. I have no shelf queens. Everyone gets some action on the track.
I mean, they're gonna get action, right? Let's talk about. Let me ignore this project for a second.
Yeah, I agree with Bo. He says, yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with the car to improve it. That's what I'm doing right now. Even though I think I have 4 or 5 cars on pre-order. 5 cars on pre-order right now, waiting for. Oh, look at that!
So that's going in the case, right?
Sorry. Yeah, that's a really nice one.
Very. It's a Ferrari 312 T2 from Scalextric USA.
Oh, nice!
And it's like, yeah, I'll put it on the track. And this is what caught my attention. I've never seen them like this.
Ooh, yeah, nice floor.
So I'll run it on the track just to say it did a couple laps, but
yeah,
it's going in my collection for my time stamping of the Ferraris. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one, which is like super sought after. I won't take it out around, but the shark nose.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I haven't seen those. That is, yeah, I don't have any of those old Formula One cars, like the Bugattis, the Ferraris, and all those. I need to get some of those.
The Bonhomme inside is really good. Like, actually, I gotta take it out anyways. I gotta clean these tires because, like, the motor, the whole detail of the motor. Oh, get my face out of there.
Oh yeah.
You know,
look at that.
and then this guy, ce petit monsieur là, he's really, really good. Like I was impressed with like, and I just like seeing the red with the Ferrari stamp on it. Like
that is a beast,
right? Like I could see right through the.
Benny goes, no, run.
Yeah, and I mean he ran it because the tires are dusty.
So. Yeah, even nicer. Yeah, you got a French supporter here. Those are nice cars.
Mon français c'est pas comme le français en France, donc.
Oh yeah, exactly. You can speak French to our new friend here. That's good.
I just said my French is not the same as the way they speak in France, so
I'm sure it's much better than mine. I can tell you that.
Ron, so fast. If you want one, they do sell them. The yellow ones are more popular, and I want to put it on the track to see how it goes. And if it does run pretty decent, then I might get. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you guys the bottom. Little bullet.
Oh yeah, nice
bullet. It's like a freaking dart.
Yeah, exactly. Really like
the yellow ones are nice, but for me in my collection, I needed to have it in red. And it was funny because I went to my buddy and he had it, and I said, "Oh, are you selling that one?" Because he told me he was getting out of the hobby. It was a gentleman I met here, like 30 minutes away from me, and he had a Ninko track, and we were hanging out. And then he goes, Jen found them on Facebook selling all his cars, and Warren bought a bunch of stuff off him, and Massimo and a couple other friends and whatever. I even sent stuff to Tony Droney. He had like a Ninco digital set that he just didn't use. Anyways, so he had this car in his personal collection, and I saw the thing, and I'm like, "Oh, are you selling that?" And he's like, "Oh, Joe, for you, okay, whatever, okay, fine, I'm like,
only for you.
I don't want because he was like, I could tell he didn't want to get rid of it. I said, Pierre, it's fine, like don't. And then I got that other one. I got another one that he had a double of.
Yeah,
I said, because he has the 50-year. He has the 50-year anniversary. So he's got the Ferrari 50 years, like 50 years of Ferrari with the book, and it's for sale. So if anyone's interested, let me know. We'll talk. It's still available, I believe, and the cars are fantastic. Anyway, so he didn't want to sell me that, so I said okay. So I bought the other one, and then about a month later, 2 weeks later, he calls me up and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna pass by." I'm like, "Okay." So we passed by. He goes, "I have a gift for you." He gave me something. I'm like, "Oh, okay, thanks. Come in. Let's have a beer. Let's talk. Let's come down. Let's race." So we came down. We raced, and he goes, "I'm sorry to tell you." He goes, "But because I'm getting out of the hobby." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I'm selling even my personal stuff. I'm selling," and I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Come on." I'm like, "We just it's been not even a full year. We know each other. We've already raced a couple times. You're getting out," and then that's how I managed to get this car. And then he goes, "Here." He goes, "I know you really wanted it." He gifted it to me, but that's also after I bought a bunch of stuff. But I mean, that was still
so fast. Mentioned they run the early F1s at the hobby store, and he's also picking up the Nimco karting set.
Nice.
Yeah, they look fun.
Wait, Benny, you're leaving Quebec? Where are you in Quebec? Text me. Das. How you doing? Das. Speaking of cars, if you guys haven't seen Das's latest video, he just got a really cool Audi. I love that livery on that Audi, the yellow and green.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I need to go and check that out.
It's really good.
Yeah, welcome, Das.
The karting thing is really cool.
Yeah, the carts, Ninco carts. I've been looking at those. Okay. But also, I want to have the side. What do you call them? The Revo. I think they're BRMs. The motorcycles with the sidecar thingy. What are those called? What do we have?
Sorry, just no. Nico is from Austria. So hold on. So we're confirmed. You, Benny, you bought. It's Pierre. His name is Pierre, correct? No, his Ninko stuff is coming from Quebec to Ontario. Yeah, that dude. What a small world.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So he got his Ninko track, man.
Love the Audi DTMs. Yeah, but I got my eye on that Audi R8 GT2 that's coming from Slothead. I think like 2-3 weeks they'll release it for the market. So that's what I want. I haven't been able to place it. No, I got a pre-order on that one. I think there are 2 different liveries. And Benny confirms. He says yes.
This is
so funny.
A small world, man. This is like.
How far away is that from you? It's like.
Who? Pierre? Pierre is like 20 minutes from my house. We got lucky, man. I'm sure you got a great deal because he had a lot of Ninko track, and I was like biting. I was like, I should just have it to have it, even if it was a small thing. But what am I gonna do? I have the GRL set up here. I'm most likely. I've sort of got an Anki set that's probably coming my way, and a Carrera hybrid.
Get the hybrid set? Oh, I'm still on the fence on that one.
Just because the German guys are racing them on their track, and I thought that was fantastic. Vince, ciao bello, come stai? Vince is
come stai?
Come stai? And
we both had pizza before the live, so we
did.
I did the same here.
But brother, I got another 5 minutes. Jen's texting me. She's like, the housework is not getting done. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah. No, I agree. We got to talk about looking at the both old and new sideways, and I'd say my recommendation: if you can get hold of any of the new sideway cars, holy
I
banana!
think they're on my radar now, dude. I really think they're on my radar now.
Especially if you're a Ferrari fan, the 296s they do the delivery on any of them is just absolutely stunning. The red one is hard to get though. I think that one went
The
really
red and yellow, yeah, I kind of like that one.
Yeah, I think that's one is hard to get even in Europe. But the any of the 296s, they look fantastic. The finish, the gloss, the colors, all the stickers, the sponsors, it's just absolutely crazy. Yeah. So yeah, we'll probably need to he's Montreal Canadiens fans. Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Leave hockey out of this. No,
Benny, he's just vacuumed between chats. Yeah, that's a smart way. The good thing for me is that I live in this two-floor big house. I got my whole living room is just a big track. It's just nobody is complaining. And if the only one, if someone wants to be vacuum cleaner, I just send out the cat to walk around with her long haired fur, and she picks up most of it. So it's all good.
Go Habs, go! Nice, Bill. All right, we can be friends again.
Yeah, I like the Quebec Nordiques when they were around, and so my sympathies went together as the franchise moved from Quebec Nordiques to Colorado. I joined. I followed the team, so I was a Avalanche fan for a while. But otherwise, I like the originals, like Chicago Blackhawks, Detroit, the old and Maple.
7.
Yeah. But yeah.
Well, this has been fun, dude. Honestly, I'm glad.
And thank you so much for jumping in for Nico. I appreciate it so much, Joe. I liked you already before. You know it. I love you, brother. It's just it's always fun chit-chatting with you if we do it on Discord or wherever, or even on the phone over Messenger and so forth. It's always fun. But I really appreciate it today. I actually did cancel it first, but then you called and saved the day because it's always fun. It's always fun, to have some regularity and interact with the people and catch up with people. So.
No, of course, dude. And I was like, well, I wasn't sure if you had a topic ready or whatever. And I'm like, well, we got these sideways cars, and I wanted to see your sideways car. I figured we could just talk about that, right? It's just two guys talking.
Perfect. Yeah,
guys popped in. We had a good time. We made some connections.
Yeah. Bo has some old away jersey of the Nordics, the Quebec Nordics. Yeah, no, I actually have a whole bunch. I got 36 game worn jerseys because I had a friend. He was the captain in LA Kings. He played Matty Nordstrom, and this was the generation where you had, and he knew everybody, all the other Swedes, because they know each other. So. And he arranged. I got a Matt Sundin from Maple Leafs. I got a Niklas Lidström from Detroit, and what else? Näslund. I got the Sundin brothers. I got Axelssons. All.
Edler? You know Edler?
Sorry.
You know Edler?
Who?
Is it Mark Edler? He won silver in the Olympics. He's a NHL, plays for Vancouver.
Oh no, I don't know. No.
Wait, is he Swedish? It was Sweden that won the silver in the Olympics about 2 years ago.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I got all these,
Anyways, it's a weird
burns and so forth, and some of them have blood.
Yeah.
So they're really. I probably should sell them.
Buy more slot cars.
Yeah, exactly. Because I guess you can get a lot of money from those. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you even better story. I saw New York Rangers. They've been struggling. They were waiting for like 21 years on getting into the Stanley Cup. And when they finally did it, it was against LA Kings. And Matty Nordstrom was the captain. So he helped me to get actually a ticket to the Madison Square Garden when Rangers were playing at home, the first Stanley Cup. They got kicked. They got booted out like 4-1 in games, but they won one game, and it was the home game they had in Madison Square Garden. And I was there watching Rangers win one of the Stanley Cup final games. It was just unbelievable. It was just so much fun.
I could imagine the energy.
Yeah, it was crazy at the Gardens. That's seeing Rangers in the Gardens is any regular game is fantastic, but when they win, it's even better. And if they are in the first Stanley Cup final since 21 years, that's can't beat that.
The energy is crazy.
Yeah,
hockey games are. Yeah,
they're good fun. I went to watch a fight, and a hockey game broke out.
Exactly. Don't even get me started on hockey game politics and what used to be considered, gentleman's play is now like,
yeah,
you don't F with me.
Yeah, but massive thank you, Joe. I really, again, love you even more, brother. And thank you for everybody in the chat. It's a slat when it's a slot car chat. It's a slat. It's a new word. Yeah. It's like the chatability is the chatability has been really good. It's just so much fun. I mean, you take it so well as well because everybody loves you, but you're so grateful. It's so much fun to have fun with you with the smoothability.
You guys make it easy. It's you guys.
Yeah, it's all good fun, and we also got our new French friend here, and please do come back. And there's a lot of interesting shows that are happening. If you're checking slot cars, next week is one of those good weeks where you have Monday we got racing with Irreras Carrera, and then you have Tuesday 2 lines, and then you have Thursday it's the Aussie Slot Car Show. Friday it's us, and we're gonna have Pete with us hopefully next week.
Oh, don't forget Wednesdays now. Every second Wednesday is Greg from Clearwater and Mike Big Oak.
Exactly.
Doing scratch
building cars. That's right. That's a new one. And then Saturday, your morning, our afternoon here in Europe, it's going to be around 3:00. You have the cartoons where you Pete and Rahul.
Oh, we just did it this Saturday, so it's not next Saturday, is it? Do I have to do it again?
Not Saturday, not tomorrow. But
right. I'm like, dude, you scared me. I'm like, what?
No, not tomorrow, but the next week. I'm talking about next week. And then on Sunday you have track fans, of course, in the morning. So yeah, thank you everybody for Slot Car Rufiak. If you tag this live whenever it gets back on my channel, I will go into the comments. Or in the description of this video, I'll add a couple of really nice channels that I like that might help you. Where you have a lot of good.
But he said he's in the Discord chat already, so you guys can connect and he can.
That's true.
All that,
yeah. And so thank you everybody. So fast, Bo.
And he's just saying and to find how Discord works. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'll populate this one. Give me a day, I'll put it in the description, and I'll add a whole bunch of fun ones. Oh, I forgot. Monday you have the Metal Ramble with Todd.
Yes,
as well. So there's a lot of fun channels. If you want to get good slot car content, you definitely get plenty of them. But I'll put that in
une belle fin de semaine, un bon week-end pour tout le monde. Merci.
Oh yeah. Bon Jovi, Joe. Bon Jovi. So international.
Yeah.
I'll do one in Swedish, but nobody would understand. But again, thank you so much, everybody, and a massive big thank for you, Joe, for saving the day.
I didn't say it. We just had a chat. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Exactly. Oh, off we go. We'll end this broadcast. Thank you, everybody.